game, make a game, what's a game, what's a name? I'm a Kamen Rider.
What's up, everybody? It's the Quarter Guy. Welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 04, part of the Mega Man 0 ZX Legacy Collection. On the last episode, we took care of a couple more missions involving an artificial sun and a magnetic zone that was causing noise. And, by the way, this first part is actually post-commentary, because I forgot to... Actually, I didn't realize that the commentary button wasn't on. Anyways, 2 more missions to go, but first, if you're enjoying the LP, be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it around. And don't forget, my Extra Life campaign to support Children's Wisconsin is still going on. I'm at over $500. Link is in the pinned comment below. And before we start our next mission, there was a part I could make that I didn't, which involved Kirash, Magnapan, and Magna Pass. That gives us the frog chip. And, anyway, as I said, this first part will be post-commentary. So the mission we took on this time, after we saved our data, so this next mission here, I was just checking my loadout here. Had the, switch to the Quick Charge 3 with the elf body and double jump foot parts. And that's how quickly Q Charge 3 charges. So, again, saving data just in case. And that was my elf loadout, Nurse 2 and Hacker 5. Now, Nurse 2 increases max vitality by 4, while Hacker 5 increases the chances of enemies dropping items. That was important for what I was trying to do in the first part of the upcoming mission, as you'll see. The mission in question is a deep sea mission. There on the map in the lower left, the Deep Sea mission, where the boss is Tech Kraken. Anyways, I received a report that the giant drill sub is currently patrolling the bottom of the sea. Explosives are packed on board, so I believe they are going to drill into the earth and detonate the sub. By breaking up a tectonic plate, they may start an earthquake of catastrophic proportions. Stop the drill sub before it reaches its destination. This mission? Yes. Alright. Let's get to work. Do your best, Zero. There should be an enemy submarine in the deep sea. Even for you, there is a limit to how much water pressure you can handle, so I will try to find you a route. Get in before the count in the upper right runs out. Yep, this first part was a time mission. And an underwater one, too. So, 140 seconds, that's a little over 2 minutes, close to 2.5. And that was one of the parts I needed. Area around sub maze. Don't get lost. So yeah, an underwater maze with a time limit, and a couple enemies that I need parts from that are only in this area, and as well as the final stages, but that's another matter entirely. There was another Ceratanium there that I really didn't need. So we had Need Balloons and Cryoneons in this area. The reason I had Hacker 5 on was so that they'd have a better chance of dropping the parts I needed. It kind of chewed up a lot of time for me in this area. So, this is me just doing a lot of grinding, or rather farming, in order to get what I needed to build the last of the ships. Alright. Yeah, it kind of gets boring, but the grind can be kind of necessary. And this is part of why I say the chip system in 04 was definitely inferior to 03 in my opinion. And here we are at 50 seconds. Hurry! Not time! Yeah, the reception between Zero and home base was breaking up, so that explains the broken dialogue there. Zero! Reception! King! Yep, 30 seconds left, and the timer is blinking yellow. But I managed to get the parts I needed, thankfully, eventually. Dump. Dump. And that, I believe, was the last one I needed. And there was the door. Zero! Please, hurry! I made it in time. You've made it. So up ahead, we had a dragon mini-boss. But before that, I made a change to my loadout, since I no longer needed that hacker upgrade. Checkpoint there. For this dragon mini-boss, I thought to spam the Flame Blade EX skill, but that proved to be less useful than I had anticipated. I need to work on my spacing. Whoop. Doesn't help to be frozen either. Whoop. And dead. For the rematch, I decided to use the Flame Burst EX skill, which I got from Soul Titanion. That proved to be a bit more effective. Hup. Combining the two EX skills I had was a better option for me. And down it went. So now on to the second half of the level, with those RB cannons again. I really shouldn't have tried to go ham against the RB cannons, because they fire almost immediately after opening. That telebomb was worthless. Ouch. So, this was basically just a walk up these stairs filled with enemies, including that Mechemist in there. Alright. I had to line up my shots to deal with those bongles before they could drop their bombs. Alright. And the boss gate right there. And yes, this is an underwater boss. You're here. I've been waiting a long time for this, Zero. I'm not just one of the 8 warriors. I'm a remnant of the Zane army led by the late Phantom. I am Tech Kraken! I only put up with that Vile and his whole plan just so I could get revenge on the one who defeated Phantom. Feel the rage of my former master! I will enjoy sinking these fangs of ice into you. Arr! Yeah, this boss actually has connections to Phantom. He ain't just a common general. Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking to use one of my foot chips here, but the one I needed was one for ice. I only had the one for wind. And that's one of Tech Kraken's attacks, going into wormholes and attacking from there. Eventually he has to come out, though. And while you don't see the fire effects, he is weak to fire. being an ice-based boss. There's really not much more for me to say here. That ice thing hanging there. I have lent my strength to Vile, and now I must pay. There's no way for me to save Phantom's soul. But I did what I had to do. Phantom, forgive me! As he splits into pieces and explodes. Bye-bye. And the ranking result there, I got the EX skill, which was the Frost Javelin. Took a bit of damage there. And the elf max level increased to 8 with the elf armor, 7 without it. Welcome back. So the boss of this area was one of Phantom's men. Phantom lost his life in one of our many battles. I sometimes wonder if all of our fighting is only creating more suffering in the world. I'm sorry. Sorry about that acting there, but yeah. Sometimes things have to get worse before they get better. Meanwhile, one last thing before the next mission. I had some parts, and I had enough to make the last of the chips. So, I'm gonna go over what the recipes were for that. So first, we had Ceratanium, the Macamason, the Ganga Gun, and the Need Balloon. Using those parts got me the strongest chip. That reduces deadly traps even further. There were 2 more foot parts I could make. This one required the Cryonion, the Crossbind, and the Need Balloon. This was for Spike Type I, which helps with ice. Could've used that in the fight against Tech Kraken, not gonna lie. And the last part I could make involved Cryonion, Medu Hopper, and Yadokroid. This gets me the Splash Jump Foot chip, and that is the last chip in the game that I could acquire. I've got all of them now. Okay, now that the mic situation has been rectified, we can get back to live commentary instead of the post commentary that I used for the previous part. But yeah, we have one more stage to take care of. All right. Okay, there it is. The Hanging Gardens where Pegasolta Eclair is. We've located Vile's floating fortress. It generates special clouds that become a source of lightning and acid rain. Get on board and ground that floating monstrosity. This mission? Yes. Alright, ready for transfer. Alright. Do your best, Zero. Alright. Let's get to work. There are acid rain generators. Destroy them and save the ground below. Alright, this is our last mission before nature is safe from the threat of Vile. There's a lot of E-crystals up there, but I saved this mission for last, so... There is a part where the Spike-type wind might come in handy, but I think that's later on. Actually, that's now. So let's quick switch the foot ship. Hup. The generator should be... there's the generator. Alrighty. Actually, I think the double jump might work better in this particular case. There we go. Now the ice chip freezes that fountain. Hup! There's the next generator. Hup! And I think the next room is a mini boss room, so yep. And the ice javelin will come in handy here. Hup! 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 Nope! You're not getting me that easy. Alright, and down it goes. Now, the ice javelin might be tricky to use against the boss, but... Hup! Hup! Let's freeze this here and get that health pickup. Oh boy. There we go. Hup! 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 Moving platforms with wind. Always a lovely combination. There's another generator down. And that takes care of that enemy. Alright, so how... Yep, there's the enemy gate. And... Let's see. Quick Charge 3, Elfin, double jump. Let's take on this boss. Pegasolta Eclair. I will smite the worthless vermin down below. Lord Vile came up with a plan as beautiful as myself. All ugly things must bow down before me. Pegasolta Eclair will send you to the depths below. Yeah, right. Hup. Now he's weak to ice, but he isn't always in proper range of my EX skill. I might just be getting lucky there. There we go! Wah! How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes! Life goes on as I'm slipping away. You beating me? That's impossible! But my death, it's so beautiful! Yeah, your utter bisection. Supreme Warrior. Got the EX skill Thunder Stab. Elf max level increased to the highest it's gonna go. And with that, the threat of the 8 warriors, the Einherjar, has been eliminated. Welcome back. I can't believe they were planning to attack us using that flying fortress. Vile means business. As if we didn't know that before. I can't believe he's human. How can he be so cruel? Take a look at the world. Humans can be extremely cruel. All missions are complete. Area 0 situation is nominal. It looks like I made it in time then. It looks like you did. Now Area 0 is safe. I'll save your data. Yep, let's do that. Alright. I saved your data for you. Take a break. You deserve one. Uh-oh. I'm receiving word from the Resistance base. Opening channel. CL0, it's terrible! The base radar has detected a large energy signature. The signature is coming from space. Space? Space? The energy signature is off the charts. It's heading... Area 0! Get out there! What is it? Respond! What's going on up there? Something's overriding the signal. The source is... Neo Arcadia. I knew it. Dr. Vile! I told you, Zero. You don't have a chance of stopping Ragnarok. Laying down a blanket of destruction from the comfort of my space cannon was what Ragnarok was built for the whole time. The 8 warriors were nothing more than a diversion until I could complete Ragnarok. Operator, can you transfer me to Ragnarok? I'm sorry, I can't pinpoint the coordinates. I can't send you anywhere without a destination. Your confusion thrills me to no end. You pathetic insects crawling around, getting excited about your precious nature. I want to hear you scream as you meet your doom. The only one who's doomed is you. How dare you! That voice. Craft! I've destroyed Ragnarok's remote control system. I am no longer your dog to yank around by the chain. Oh boy. Now I control Ragnarok. Your space cannon is no longer pointed at Area 0. It's pointed at you and Neo Arcadia. Seduced by the sweet words of a woman. Unbelievable! You do realize how many humans and Reploids are living under my control? Are you saying I should play the loyal Reploid and follow you? Not doing, not thinking, just waiting at your beck and call? And are you condoning the destruction of nature, struggling just to survive? I will not let you take control! I fought too long and too hard for humanity to let you. I will change the world! Oh boy. Kraft's gone insane. What? So you're going to attack Neo Arcadia instead? There are still humans and Reploids there. Come in, Resistance Base. L, come. C. Communication restored. CL, come in. Get everyone in the Resistance over to Neo Arcadia. Get the humans and Reploids out of there. Even if you have to force them out, try to save as many as you can. Too many have already seen enough suffering. Understood. I will relay your orders immediately. Preparations for transfer to Ragnarok complete. Since the coordinates are based on Kraft's signal, this will be a forced transfer. Also, your position will be somewhat removed from Kraft's in the control room. Alright, just transfer me. CL. Don't give up hope. 0. Alright, ready for transfer. 0. Come back to us.